Reporter Juniour Khumalo is standing by with Police Minister Senzo Mchunu. Mchunu earlier confirming the arrest of those 4 people in connection with yesterday's attack at Matsediso Primary School. Junior, it's the last day of the ANC Lekgotla, but also a good time to get the latest from the Police Minister on what is the big developing story of the day.
Indeed, Michelle, it is the last day of the ANC Lekgotla, and part of those burning issues affecting South Africans that the ANC Lekgotla was basically discussing was the issue of crime. And one of the matters that was raised was that incident that happened at that primary school in Katlehong, and the minister did confirm that there was some swift action by the members of the law enforcement in arresting those individuals. But we just want to invite the minister to join us now. Thank you so much, Minister, for joining us. There was that swift arrest, but it seems like the community is not happy because we have seen the community now going to that church of one of the pastors that was involved in that incident and burning down that church. What are your thoughts around community members taking matters into their own hands?
Now, firstly, we must say that we condemn, as the Minister of Police, an incident wherein somebody, like those who were there, went to a school armed, and let alone showing off or parading with a panga in a school. So that place is for young children. It's not a platform to display such instruments like a huge firearm, and you display pens there and books, and you need to keep children calm and ready to get lessons and so on. So what happened there is should not have happened, and we should see to it that it doesn't happen again. Now, police went there yesterday, and we're interacting with them. They have done the arrest. There are further investigations. If they come to the conclusion that more people need to be arrested, they will do so. The community, on the other hand, it is understandable that they would have anger, but they must desist from taking the law into their hands. When police are already there and when they've already arrested, give police space, trust them. We are also supporting police. They will do their job. No member of the community went to take the hands of police to say, arrest the 4. They did it in their own, based on evidence and procedures that they have. We are asking them to bear with the police, to be a little bit calm. That does not mean that we don't agree with them in terms of what needs to be done, but it needs to be done procedurally. The police are the only people, the only organization in South Africa that is legitimately and correctly there to protect all of us, including in schools. Of course, I'm a teacher by profession myself. If I saw somebody coming into a school with a panga and with a huge gun like that, a rifle, of course, I would have felt very much unprotected. It goes to teachers as well. It goes to parents who have children there who might be endangered by those arsenal. And therefore, we condemn it. And that person, let's give the law to run its course.
But talking about the discussions that happened within the Lekgotla, there was some strong admission from yourself that the issue of crime is a serious pandemic in South Africa. There are challenges that law enforcement are facing, but you spoke about some of the solutions that you're trying to implement, like improving intelligence and basically the collection of intelligence information. What are some of the other solutions that you've come up with in this Lekgotla?
Well, here we identified the need for an initiative where we have a vertical and a horizontal kind of partnership, effectively that will produce personnel and put them on the ground where they are needed. Other instruments for firefighting, including arms, including cameras, including intelligence, including whatever. You have metros, a number of them in the country. They have metro police. Now, in an area, you'll find that they're engulfed by crime. Now, South African police, they will tell you, we have 1 policeman there or 3 policemen in that police station. Obviously, we are under-resourced in terms of personnel. We have one car, we have this and that. We will then align them together with the South African police, those that are there on the ground. And they will then design an operational plan that will be that will run on an everyday basis to say, how do we align a working alignment to fight crime? The basic thing is that we must draw a line in each community. Who is this side fighting crime? Who is that side? Who is a criminal? All those who hate crime and don't want crime, they will be with us. They will be with Metropolis. They will be with community forums. They will be with all the people, and we know the majority of people in South Africa and in different communities don't want crime. They will be on our side, and then we fight those who are criminals. That's what we're working on. And it's important that this thing succeeds because it is going to work on the ground. Of course, the Metro will finance their operations and their people. We will continue to finance us, but we will be training our arsenal against criminals. But there are other various things that we are going to do, like reviewing, of course, the budget for criminal intelligence and other initiatives.
Okay. Just to bring in the chairperson of the ANC subcommittee on peace and reconciliation, Ms. Poli Bushilo. Ma'am, the ANC has come up with a lot of resolutions this Lekgotla. How do you then, as the ANC, ensure that you meet those goals?
This time around, we made sure that whatever resolution they came out with had time frames and then milestone and who's supposed to do what. So every second month, we're going to have a subcommittee meeting where all these deployees of the ANC will come in and say, you know, we said we are going to reduce this. What happened? Why didn't it happen? Then there must be consequence management. If you are not doing your job, we are no longer going to protect you because we are on the side of our people. We went to our people, we asked them, they told us it's what we are trying to do. So if you are not going to do your work, we still have crime going up and everything. We're going to take consequences and then let somebody who's prepared to work to come and work. So we are very serious. We are really going to work so hard. And I think we are already seeing the benefits of us working together. But also, we are bringing other departments together to help us, like your correctional service. They must not just give parole because most of them are reoffenders, you know, and they're not rehabilitated. So they should be able to also assist us to do some of the work. The Department of Social Development, who is saying with Comrade Senzo that the police are not the social workers. They are trained hard to arrest. So if there's somebody coming with GBV cases, they are not able to wipe your tears, you know, and then understand. So we need like social workers to be able to do that. But also the social workers, they will also be assisting the community.
I'm so sorry to intervene there, but we do. We've heard that my colleague Onqobile Madlala does have the national spokesperson of the police, Atlanta Mate, just to also speak about the situation that is unfolding in Katlehong. So we'll take you back to my colleague Onqobile.